What is up, guys? Mike with Smooth Vapes here. Got another, actually today's a setup. It's not a review, it's a setup. It's not intended to be a review, it is a setup. Let me clarify that. But I did a segment about a week ago. It's called Breaking the Limits with Limitless. I will post a link up here. Click on the little card if you want to see that one. But today we're going to go over the Limitless RDTA. I promised you guys a build on it. I'm not doing the build on it today just because I've done so many builds in the past couple days. I really don't feel like doing another one. So I'm going to have Kyle come in and do it. But yeah, let me quick review this. We'll quick recap this RDTA. This is the Limitless RDTA. We'll pull this out here. The kit comes with the screwdriver, some extra row rings, the 510 drip tip connector, the plug to make it single coil, and a replacement glass. Thing apart here, pop the top off. There's your airflow slots, according with these for your airflow. Pop this off. There's your juice to fill your juice up. Nice wick wells down in there. Velocity style deck gives you tons of different build options. You can do up and down, right to left, up and down, crisscross, whatever your heart desires on it. Slide this off right here, like so. And slide the glass off, and there is your deck that you can build with. Throw this down onto your coil master or onto your mod or anything like that, and you're ready to build. You can go through stationary build, do whatever you got to do, wick it up, throw it all back together. I am not doing that. I will send it to Kyle again because I don't feel like doing it. Sorry guys, gotta ruin a good day there. I'm not poking and proving my fingers with wire today, so you can hear him complain a little bit once in a while. I don't need to do it. Anyway, so we'll throw this all back together, put this in the packaging. I will send you over to Kyle after I take this short break with a vape. And today's vape is on the other Limitless. Today's vape is on the Limitless XL tank. I did a review on it. I will post a segment to that review. Click on the little information tab that pops up on the corner of your screen and it will take you there. So, I'll leave you with a vape and transfer you over to Kyle.
What's up guys, it's Kyle from Smooth Vape, and I'm going to show you how to build an RDTA. I'm using the Limitless Plus. So the tools you will need, you need ceramic tweezers, a jig to wrap your coils on. I'm using a 3.5mm, wire cutters, scissors to cut the cotton, and then toothless pliers, and then obviously you need cotton and wire. I'm using Anarchist 24 gauge. Building on the 521 tab from Coil Master. So to get started, I cut about 9 inches for one coil, so about like that. So we're going to do dual coil today, so we're going to cut another 9-inch off. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to get the bit, and I like to pinch my finger, my thumb right here so the wire can't go nowhere, and have the end pointing towards you. And what you're going to do is just going to wrap it. I'm going to do a 5 wrap. 1, 2, 3,
10, 12,
11, and there you go. There's your 5. And what I like to do to get them straight is I like to just get the pliers, and I like to just clamp it a little bit so it's all straight instead of bendy. So, and then have one end short and the other end a little bit longer so it can go in there easier. So you can just pitch that to the side, and there's number 1 done. And get the second piece of wire, do the exact same thing. 5 wrap. 1, 2,
13,
3,
15,
4,
22,
25. There you go. And you can just pinch them here. And Coil Master also has coil jigs you can use, which makes it easier for beginners. I like this one. You can actually just hand wrap it. I think you get more like stable balance with it. That's his preference. But once you have those done, what you're going to do is you're going to loosen up the leads, loosen them all up, and on this one it has the two on the top, and the velocity, it's a velocity style. So the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to grab a coil, put it back through the jig, and even them up, and you're going to put one on the left bottom, and the other one on the top right, or yours that'd be bottom right and top left. Me it's bottom left, top right. And once it's in like that, all you're going to want to do is get your screwdriver and just tighten the top end, not too much though, but make sure that it's actually holding the wire. And this one I like to push in a little bit so it gets all even, and then screw the side. Now don't do it too tight because I like to even it out before I tighten it all up.
Oh, it is also worth mentioning that you can go from top to top.
You could do that. So all you gotta do is just even it up. And just make it all spaced out, because these holes right here is where your cotton goes. So you want to make it a little bit, you want to make it even so the cotton dispenses evenly. So once you have it the way you like it, then you want to just tighten down them. Just make sure you don't go too tight and clip the wire actually, because I've done that quite a few times. And it's not fun because you have to make a whole new coil. So once you're done with that, just cut the ends. And then the one coil is done. And then what you're going to do is just do the other side. Same way, just opposite ends. So bottom, oh, let's loosen that one up actually. So bottom up. And like just tighten the one end, so it's just holding it. And even it up. Just tighten this. I like this one because it actually has the screwdriver. Actually, it actually doesn't have the grub nuts because they actually strip on me pretty easily. So what you're gonna do is just at the same side. You make this even like you want. You can also put your fingernail at the end, and you can really pinch it good, and that really gets the coil tight if it wasn't already tight. Make sure both ends are even up nice, so you can almost just look down, you can almost see how even they are. So just play around with it until you got it how you like it. And after you're done there, just cut the leads. After I'm done there, I do an over tight, make sure everything is tight and ready to go. Once you're done with that, with the 521 tab, it has a feature of telling you your ohms. I'm reading 0.15. Now once I heat it, it's going to go up in ohms. So you can actually turn it on to as in fire mode. So all you're going to do is just pulse it a little bit, and it's going to start to glow. The one side, once you start doing it, it's going to glow uneven. So you're just going to want to just pinch it just ever so slightly and just play around with them until they glow from the inside out. And sometimes if one end is glowing faster than the other, just play with that end a little bit more, or the leads might not be as tight. Okay, you see how that end is getting a little bit brighter, so we're just going to mess with this one here. It's getting better, just keep playing with it. And at the end, once it gets closer, I actually get the back side of these, and I spool it just like that. That normally evens it up pretty good. Yep, like that. See how they're going from the inside out? Inside out is what you want. You don't want outside in, you just want inside out. And now, since we heat it up, it's reading 0.24 now. So the next step we are going to do is make sure these are cool before you like toast your fingers up here.
Or kiss your lips on it.
Yeah, I've done that. What you're going to do is you're going to just unscrew this top part, and you're going to get some cotton. I'm using the cotton bacon version 2. try to get one strip out. Sometimes I need to, sometimes I don't. And I split this down the center. And just twist the one end here. Just insert that into there. Once you feed this through, I like to pull it all the way on one side. And with this, I know some people just do half. I actually do the full way down. So when you see it, it's the full way down, almost touching the bottom. That's how I like to do it. So just see how that is. Eye this side up that has the most, and just cut this here
With our crappy scissors.
with crappy scissors. I usually cut a little bit past the line, just in case if I messed up, I have a little bit to play with. And then at the ends, what I do is I just tear some, like, you know how like has like the sharp edge, I just kind of tear some of it away so it gets like fluffy. And all you do next is just tuck it in. And now what you see with these here is these little lips here. On this side you want to leave a little gap so it breathes. If you don't, it's not going to hurt, but at the same time you want that little breathe so you're going to get like better hit off of it, so it's not so tight. So that side's done. What you're going to do next is get the other side here and feed it through. Tie this down. That seems about correct. And then just cut off just a little bit past what you need. So if you see on this side, I have a lot more than this side. So just strip some of this cotton off. Because the more fluffy you get, the more it's going to absorb the juice. So now both sides are even. What we're going to do, just on the other side, just tuck it in. Get in there. And just leave a little gap right there on the top in that little U shape, however you want to call it. Make sure everything's tucked in. And the next thing you want to do is you want to fill it up with your favorite juice. I'm using the Smooth Vape Mango Fuzz. It's a juicy peach with mango. What you're going to do is just coat it just a little bit here, because at the end you're just going to naturally just fill it up and it's all going to get juiced up anyways, but I do this so it's definitely saturated when I use it. And just make sure you get everything all wet and everything, make it look nice.
Wet and wild.
Wet and wild. And sometimes here it kind of like bunches up, so just do a little gap here, just like that, and just do it on the other side. And what you do, you get this piece, and if you see, it has a little like teardrop, the little juice logo. The sharp end goes up. That's where you actually fill the juice. You just pop that on there, screw that on. What you do is you actually have to line this up with the coil. That's so if when you juice it, if you look at the juice, the cotton goes down the sides, so the cotton doesn't go down the middle, so the juice doesn't hit the cotton and overflow. So just make sure everything is open there, and all you do is get your juice, just shoot right straight down that hole.
Make a mess.
Make a mess all over the place. Juice hands are the worst. And just fill this up until it's ready to quit on you. And I actually use a black tinted glass. With the Limitless, you can get a clear glass or the black glass. I use a black glass because I think it looks 10 times cooler, but the clear glass kind of helps you out when you see what kind of juice you have. And that's filled. All you're going to do is just juice up on top, so you get the juice in your mouth. And then you're ready to go. Put this on fire. And there you go. what you do is just put your tap cap, line it up however you want it, put it on your mod. There's my mod at.
I don't know where your mod is.
Took my mod. Someone took my mod here. I think Mike actually took my mod over here.
Oh, maybe.
Uh-huh. There you go. Now you got your mod from your co-worker that stole it. You're going to just enjoy it. Enjoy that mango fuzz from Smooth Vape. And now you got Wicking, Limitless RDTA, or any other RDTA. If you guys have any questions, just leave comments, and I'll be glad to help you guys out. Alright, Kyle from Smooth Vape. Everyone has a good day.
Thank you very much, Kyle, for that help. I really appreciate it. Anyway, this was Mike with Smooth Vapes. This was also Kyle with Smooth Vapes that did the setup here for you on the Limitless RDTA. Again, any juices you see in this video can be purchased at www.smooth-vapes.com. Let me correct that, smooth-vape.com. There is 2 Smooth Vapes. But that is everything I have for you today. Stay tuned for other reviews. I'm going to have Kyle come back in on some of my other videos and do builds and stuff for you guys. So this is Mike with Smooth Vapes. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.